Hello, welcome back to another Tartan Talk Tuesday. Today we are going to talk all about Stirling. So let's jump right in. Tartan in the past. Stirling Castle is located in Stirling in Scotland. It dates from at least the 12th century. It is one of Scotland's biggest and most important castles historically. Several Scottish kings and queens have been crowned at Stirling Castle, including Mary Queen of Scots. There have been at least 8 major sieges of Stirling Castle, including Bonnie Prince Charlie's unsuccessful attempt during the Jacobite risings. And most of the existing principal buildings of the castle have existed since the 15th and 16th centuries. Back in the late 13th century, Edward I actually found the castle totally abandoned and deserted, so it made it quite easy for the English to swoop in and set up shop, so to speak. Through all these sieges, it passed back and forth between the English and the Scottish so many times that you can hardly keep track. But the late 18th century, things finally calmed down. The British War Office owned it from 1800 to 1964 and was run as a barracks and recruiting depot for the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders. The castle is still the headquarters for the Highlanders, but they are no longer garrisoned there. The castle is open to the public and sees about 300,000 people per year. Tartan in the news. Speaking of the historic city of Stirling, new plans have been unveiled to have Scotland's alleged first Tartan Museum erected there. The museum is expected to cost about £9 million and will include a visitor center and a research hub. They're wanting it to be very cosmopolitan and will include a lot of modern uses of tartan on top of its romantic history. Interestingly, there does exist a tartan museum elsewhere in the world. The Scottish Tartans Museum has been operating for almost 30 years in Franklin, North Carolina. Piece of the week. This week I am going to go with the one-shouldered, one-sleeved sheath dress. This particular dress is shown in the gray granite tartan, and I've always loved the sort of smooth lines of this particular dress. So piece of the week this week, the one-shouldered, one-sleeved sheath dress. Tartan of the week. This week I'm going to go with the Scottish National Tartan, or Scotland's National Tartan. It is very dark colors, navy blue, forest green, black, but it has bright white and bright red stripe. And I just think it's a very, very handsome tartan. So Tartan of the week this week, Scottish National Tartan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week for another Tartan Talk Tuesday. Cheers.